You about to go on a first date. You ever get a little bit of the anxiety, the little bit, I hope I don't screw this up, a little bit of nerves, butterflies?
Absolutely. First, you're nervous. Oh my gosh, is this a good outfit? Is it going to be fun? Is it going to be awkward? Is he a murderer? Yes, you get nervous.
Not an uncommon set of thoughts, probably.
No.
Here's what she poses. She says, I have a first date coming up this weekend, and my brain is in overdrive because I really like him. I think I do anyway, based off what we've been discussing on the app. I'm wondering, though, if I'm going to look like my pictures, if I'm going to talk too much, if there's going to be food in my teeth, what I'm going to order. I've looked at the menu 50 times to where he said he wants to go. Wondering if there's going to be an awkward hug. Wondering if we're going to have sex afterwards. I've been thinking about all these things. It got me wondering, are women the only ones with a million anxieties before a first date? I would love for you guys to get some guys who are willing to admit what goes through their heads, either right before or on a first date. What are you actually nervous about? What are you hoping doesn't happen? Please tell me I'm not the only guy or only person that overthinks this, and guys do it too.
I can tell you guys 100% do it. I was trying to get Steven to go out with me for the longest time, and he was always like, I'm working. And finally, once we got together, he told me the reason was he was just so intimidated by me. Finally, some of his friends and his mom just pushed him and said, just go do it. Well, like, what's the worst thing that's going to happen?
He's never told you the real story, huh?
What's the real?
You think that's real, huh?
Yes, that is
No,
real.
that's fine. I'll let him be the one
What
that tells
do you think is the real story? That's the real story.
So I think everybody has anxieties. I think you guys probably just in general have more thoughts than we do. Guys are pretty baseline. I'm pretty far removed from going on dates, but imagine very caveman thoughts. Hope she like me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Me eat food? What food me eat? You like me? You kiss me? Like it's nothing quite the volume of what you think, but yes, we get in our head.
But I think that's the thing. They're wondering are they worried that, oh, I hope she likes me? Also, probably while on the date, they're wondering, like, is she enjoying this? Am I saying something stupid? Don't say something stupid.
At the end, it's always very awkward. Am I supposed to hug? Am I supposed to kiss? Me walk to car? Like, we don't know what we're supposed to do a lot of times.
Either do the females. I think it's uncomfortable for everyone.
The whole thing's awkward. But if you want to fess up, fellas of the Playhouse family, what maybe you have some anxieties about pre-date or maybe early into the dating, what are those things?
And someone said, you pretty much said it perfectly. One thing I'll add is we really try to read the situation. Are we going in for a kiss or a hug? So be nice to the guy and give him hints on that. And someone else said, I've been thinking about my ex on dates, not because I want her back, but because every new date makes me realize how different people are. My ex hated sushi. I went on a date with a girl who loves it. My ex hated road trips. I met a girl who wanted to drive across the country. So I was just sitting there thinking, wow, I was dating the wrong person for 5 years.
Now, is there something you ponder, think about, have anxiety about when you're out there, bud?
Kind of crappy to say this, but like if they're going to be good in bed.
Simple as that, huh?
Well, it's like if the first date's going good and you guys are getting along and everything, it seems, but you guys are great chemistry, and then in the sack, nothing.
Okay.
It's not that, but it is if she's talking to anyone else. Someone said on a first date, I'm absolutely wondering how many other guys she's talking to. I know I have no right to ask, but I am curious. If she's attractive, funny, clearly has her life together, I'm thinking there's no way I'm the only guy in her phone right now.
Okay, so just a little bit of anxiety. What's competition like?
Someone else said, I'm wondering if she thinks I'm attractive. I know it sounds shallow, but I'm just being honest. You're sitting across from someone you like and you're wondering, does she think I look good? Did I wear the right shirt? Is my hair doing anything weird? Please tell me I don't have anything in my teeth.
Yeah, some of this, stuff about you physically and how you look, whatever, whether you met in person or you met on the app, it's not like they don't have an idea what you look like unless you were catfishing them. They have some loose idea.
Yeah, a loose idea, but then it's once you're actually in person, the pressure's on. Do I look as good as I look in my photos? Is it today an off day? Because of course, you're using the best pictures.
So here's the thing. This has nothing to do with our topic at all. Do you ever feel like sometimes you're really unphotogenic and you actually look better in person? Because that's how sometimes I feel about myself. I see photos of myself and I'm like, I'm certain I look better than this in person. Maybe I'm delusional.
I think there are times where I think I look great in person and then I'll take a picture that night and I'm like, the mirror looked really good. But what happened here? But most of the time, I think I look way better in pictures, and then I'm rolling out of bed going to work, and if someone sees me, they're like, "Wait, that's what she looks like?"
I don't know. Every now and then I see a picture and I'm like, ugh. And then I like walk into the bathroom or something. I walk past a mirror and I'm like, hello, handsome. Like, I think I might look better in person.
I wore no makeup to work, and our boss asked if I was sick. I said, "This is my face without makeup." Thank you.
He asked me earlier this week if you were sick.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he's like, is Amy feeling okay?
I've literally worn makeup every day this week, so that's not why.
Is she feeling okay?
It was maybe
Is everything
because
good with her?
last week I was out sick.
Yeah. You got some
Uh-huh.
anxieties leading into the date or what you think about during the date, man?
I really feel like when I'm on a date with a girl for the first time, in the back of my mind, I'm always wondering if I'm with the representative right now or if there's a psycho in there someplace, because I've had some really bad experiences where I had this one girl who actually went through my phone in the middle of the night and called back everybody in my phone book and, interviewed them and asked them what their relationship was with me. So, the next morning, I wake up, we're going out about our business, everything's cool. And, she literally, we're sitting at the dinner table having dinner, and I decide, she gets up and goes to the bathroom. I get a phone call from a friend, and my friend is like, "Hey, what's up with your girl?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? You don't even know my girl." She's like, "Yeah, she called me at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and she wanted to know why my number was in your phone."
Is that the end of that one then?
Yeah, absolutely. I left her with the check too.
Interesting. So yours is, I feel like, kind of, I don't know if it is fully what we were talking about, but that's an interesting story.
But that's because, you had a crazy situation happen.
I do think that there's everybody, when you have a really messed up ex, especially those people you're seeing right after that, you are looking for similarities, right? You're like trying to make sure,
Comparing.
like, I'm not about to make the same mistake twice, am I?
Yeah, I think you have to compare a little bit. Like, was that a little too crazy, or is that normal?
If you have to question if it was crazy,
No way.
it was often crazy.